Why build your brand story with Journey?
For the financial benefits,
the workplace culture benefits,
for the soul of your business, for your business sustainability and longevity, but most importantly, for your growth.
The in-house marketing and sales management team at your B2B manufacturing or distribution company isn't driving the results you need.
You're leaving the future of your lead generation, your revenue, in the hands of a single employee who could leave at any moment for something new and shiny.
You are the marketing or sales manager, and you're a little worried you might not deliver the volume of sales leads your boss expects.
With an inspiring brand story, reimagine where you can go and think of the rewards.
When you create a brand story with Journey, you feel like the boy on the rocket in our logo, the visual representation of our brand story. Your customers will feel that way about you and about themselves.
When we deliver a brand story, the response is always the same. The owner always says, "Wow, I didn't realize we had such a great company." The employees have a newfound pride in their workplace.
The workforce wants to be energized. They want to work with partners that give them energy.
This helps in the great resignation that many companies struggling to adapt to in the US are facing.
Candidates will be 3 times more likely to submit a resume after your brand story is alive.
We create journeys for real people, the kind of journeys that move prospects down the sales funnel, that create trust, that show empathy, that create connections,
that make prospects want
that create connections.
With your brand.
79% of buyers or job candidates make up their minds about your brand without ever letting you know they exist, just by looking at your website. You need to engage these anonymous people with motivating content that will get your team a seat at the table.
We don't just list benefits and features. We find the connection between your customer and your product. We help line up their problem with your solution and show them why you're not just number one in a sea of competitors. You are the one.
We do work that matters for people who care. You get a brand story that enables you to leave a legacy
or increase the value multiple of your brand upon exit.
The right brand story increases the value of your company by building a brand story your customers are drawn to and that investors see as tangible worth.
But also increases your revenue right now. So even as the value of your company grows towards your exit and you see more immediate profit and benefits as well.
The brand story shapes everything going forward. If there's an internal change in your company, a new key hire, product line, or trajectory, it creates continuity through the changes your company inevitably sees. It gives your brand a new day one.
When is the right time to work with us? When you feel stale, when your business needs an injection of excitement, or when your legacy needs to be solidified? When there's a transition in your business, growth, or in a new direction? Whenever you want.
Who should engage with us in this? You don't have to be the owner, you could be the sales manager, you could be the marketing manager. The story is repurposed into all your assets. They're your talking points for the next 100,000 calls your sales team is going to make.
Notes from this story will drive sales and customer engagement for years to come because it's evergreen. It's a long-term investment. You'll see returns for decades or more. They'll be the soul of your business.
Sally Ride didn't build the rocket that took her to space, or plan the fuel burns, or plot her re-entry into the trajectory, or program the navigation computer. It takes a gigantic team of highly skilled, highly committed, highly creative people to put a rocket into orbit.
You can be Sally, and we're your team. A small group of artisans at the top of our craft, 100% committed to this.
When you want to expand your brand story, sales, or marketing assets in a few years, you're working with the same person who helped you build it in the first place.
How's the process actually work? It starts with interviews, where you and your team talk to us about what makes your brand special. We then create an aspirational draft of your brand story and present it to you. So you see everything your brand is and everything that it can be. You show us which edges to sharpen, which edges to dull, so we can align the most inspirational, aspirational content with the reality of your brand.
Your new brand story will take off with email marketing, with social media campaigns, with search engine optimized content, with video, with compelling digital imagery, not typical stock photos. Imagery that augments your brand story to work with your story. A synergy, so your brand looks as good as it sounds. All done for you, all included in this package.
Below this video, we'll list every deliverable you get from the brand story liftoff.
for the price of just one trade show visit or a small economy car. With these deliverables, our partners see increases in annual sales growth rate at a minimum of 7% to a high in the 30s, depending on the level of implementation they commit with their brand story.
And of course, we go beyond just these deliverables with full revenue growth and implementation services if you wish. So right now, stop this video, go to your website, look at your About Us page. If you wrote we, I, or your company name more than 3 times, you need something new.
If the highlight of your About Us page is certifications or ISO, you have a problem. If the highlight of it is about your warehouse location or the square meters of space you have, you're in bad shape. Historically, we've worked with B2B companies that manufacture or sell products to other companies.
However, our success in B2B has also translated into positive results for new B2C customers, customers that have doubled and tripled down on our services. So why work with us?
Our passion for the journey, the possibility of going beyond, to reach for the stars and go places unexplored again and again.
There are great things out there ready to grasp. You spend most of your waking hours at work. You should enjoy it. Your whole life deserves the excitement of the journey, from the moment you wake up to the moment you rest.
Didn't this compel you to take action? Your brand can have the same, and we should talk. Art doesn't scale.
Space is limited.
Put in your deposit today to reserve your start date.